All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the ski. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Mastermind Journey series. If your child is not in the Mastermind circle, what have you gained? If your child is not a partner at the Mastermind circle, what have you gained? My name is Maribel Chima. I am the founder of the Parenting Through Mentorship Academy and the PTM Resources. And I am the proud matron of the Mastermind Circle, which is the flagship program of the PTM Academy. The Mastermind Circle is where every child should be. Do you have a child who is between ages 6 and 14? You need to get them into the Mastermind Circle. And I am not saying this because I am the matron of the Mastermind Circle. I'm saying it because of the kind of value that is packed in that place. I have been attending a conference in the last 3 days, the TIP conference, and I am listening to the guests talking at that conference, and I am just nodding my head. Okay. One of the guests yesterday said that when you want to shoot, right, your child, you know how scripture says that our children are like arrows in our hands, right? So she said, when you want to shoot your arrow, you should look for the sharpest point of that arrow. You need to learn to shoot the arrow from the sharpest, with emphasis on the sharpest point. When you do that, your arrow will meet its target and your arrow will maximize the effect, right? That's me adding that. So your child is like an arrow in your hand. You need to learn how to shoot the child from his sharpest point, from his best point. You have to shoot the child out there into the world with the child's biggest advantage. Now, do you know your child's biggest advantage? Do you know your child's biggest advantage? And how are you maximizing your child's biggest advantage? How are you even going to, maximize your child's biggest advantage if your child is not fully involved in the whole process? That's the thing. You can't shoot your child. You can't maximize their biggest advantage. You can't do that early. And you know the early effect, all right? You know the effect of starting early. You know about the 10,000 hour rule. You know about all of these things. We know that it is not the same thing. A child who has been programmed right from when they are young, a child who begins to practice the neural connections that have happened many years before the child is 18 and 19 is not the same as the one that begins to connect when your child is 17 and 18, and they begin to see reasoning and they begin to understand why I have a bad cold. And they begin to understand why they have to do certain things in their lives. Why are we waiting for that time? Why are you waiting for when your child is out of secondary school or in the university or out of university for them to actually realize that, oh, I need to do more with my life? When you can actually program them today, you can actually get them into a space where you have collaborators, people collaborating with you. We are experts at child motivation. I am a child motivation expert. So we are experts. We're good at what we do. We understand what it takes. We understand what it takes to point a child to what the child's strength is. And we know how to do it so well that we have shown results after results when it comes to supporting children and helping children see the greatness in them. And this is what we do at the Mastermind Circle. At the Mastermind Circle, we bring children together. We teach them about setting goals for themselves, and then we allow them to visualize. We visualize at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the cohort. We take them into a professional visualization session where we have a visualization coach come in. We don't do little. We do not do my. We do not do guesses. We don't do local. small things. If you're going to support your children, support them with your full chest, right? If you're going to support them with your full chest, because you're not raising just local children, you're raising global citizens. So we bring in the right people to work with these children so that they begin to understand the place of vision. What's it called? You simplify the abilities that these children have way too much. I mean, you make it seem as if they can do nothing. Bring them and we'll tell you we will show you the capacity that your child has. And then these children begin to set goals for themselves and we begin to work towards achieving those goals. Before you know it, your children are connecting to their superpowers. And there you begin to see the part of their arrow that is the sharpest. And through that, this is what I'm going to use to launch my child. Anyway, I have a guest in the house. I have one of the amazing partners in the house. She's a senior partner. I'm bringing her up on screen right now. She's going to be on your screen in the next few seconds. All right. So Delight is a partner at the Mastermind Circle, and she has been in the circle for quite a while. All right. So Delight is going to be sharing her mastermind journey with us. Do I have Delight on my screen already? All right. Sorry. When you are, can you see Delight on my screen? Let me see. All right, Delight. What happened here? Okay, I'm trying to get my guest on my screen. Let's see what's going on here. So she's a senior partner at the Mastermind Circle, and she edits name. I can see her on my screen, but I can't see why can't I add her? Sorry about this. I have a bad cold. Why can't I put her on my screen? Sorry, I'm going to have to try something else. Sorry about this. My guest is in the studio, and yet I can't add her to the stream. I'm not sure why that is. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, so as I was saying, Delight is a partner. Delight is a partner, and she's been here for some time. And let me see. I don't know. I have my guest in the studio, and I'm trying to add her. It's not giving me the option to add her. Why not? Sorry, let me use my computer screen and see. Delight, can you hear me? Can we chat if you can hear me? Sorry about this, guys. Let's see how to get my guest in the house. I think there is a bit of a technical issue with getting her into the house. So let me go to my laptop and see how that works. I'm using my other device, and it's a smaller screen, so it could be cumbersome. Sorry, you'll be seeing two of me. Oh, okay. It says okay, showing me. Sorry, it's showing me here that her device is not connected. If she's gone out, I'm hoping she will come back. Can you hear me? Okay. All right, so I'm hoping that my guests will come back. Sorry about all this movement and all. All right, so I'm hoping that she'll come back in no time. All right. Is it showing that her device is not connected? Okay, I'm having trouble with having her. All right, so let's just give her some time. I'm sure she's going to try and come back in. I think the challenge is with the way she's trying to get into the studio. Okay, she can even private chat me. So why can't I? I can hear you. She can actually hear me. Uh, Okay, sorry about this. So as I was saying, so Delight is a senior partner at the Mastermind Circle. And what do I mean when I say she's a senior partner? At the Mastermind Circle, we have both junior and senior partners, as we like to call them. The senior partners are kids after 10, okay, after 10 to 14. The senior partners do a lot, they do a lot of self-direction, okay. Their meetings are anchored by the partners. Their meetings are usually anchored by the partners. The partners review all kinds of books. They review fiction, they review non-fiction, inspirational books. Okay, they broaden their perspective. Okay, when it comes to books, and they have deep conversations, concerning those books. The senior partners, of course, are going through a lot of training. Okay, and we include sex conversations. We include how to make money, okay, how to have the abundance mindset, and how to venture into things that will valuable things that will open you up, right, to creating wealth, okay, in the different dimensions of wealth. We go through a lot with this senior partners, okay, even with the junior partners. But as I said, the senior partners are leadership, we're big on leadership skills, and we implement it a lot with the senior partners. So the mastermind circle is actually where your child should be. Trying to communicate with my guest again. Okay, so yeah, so it's a place where your child should actually be. Okay, it's a lot of self-direction, it's a lot of leadership skills, it's a lot of leadership skills. It's a lot of teamwork. Yes, the children are encouraged to work in teams. Okay, it's social connection. The children are encouraged to build social connections, amongst themselves. The children are encouraged to pay attention to skills. We do not joke with skills in the mastermind. We are big, big on skills in the mastermind. So we are constantly pointing the children to the skills that they have. All right. So we are as interested in their skills as their parents are. So when your child is with us at the mastermind, we are constantly giving them opportunities to see how skilled they are in certain areas. We know many of our children in the mastermind who have figured out, or who have found out areas that they are good at that they didn't even know before the mastermind. And you know why that is? It's not chance. It's really not chance. Because really, as parents, what are we supposed to do? Our children are not going to wake up one day and just simply say, oh, it's not always that you get that. Okay. A lot of the times your children will not wake up and say, something, I want to try this, I want to try that. Something, I want to start engaging in this particular thing or that. A lot of times they won't, because, hey, the child really would rather do the things that are fun. Okay, so when children are young, all they want to do is have fun. They want to do fun things. So because of the way we even present a lot of these things in our homes, all right, they don't come across as fun. All right, so those things, these other things like skills, doing chores, and things like that in the home, they really do not come across as fun. So your children may not voluntarily decide, I want to start doing this. Even if they do as little children, it probably is just because they are little children and they just want to be engaged. So it is you who would have to introduce your children to these things, and it is you that will have to look for fun ways and collaborative ways, okay, that you can introduce these things to your children and put it out there in a way that your children understand. They understand why they have to. They understand the need for it. They understand why they have to be contributory partners or contributory members of the family. All right. And these are all part of the things that we help you see as a parent. We help you initiate as a parent. And then, of course, we work with you through that journey to ensure that your children are exceptional. So it's beginning to look like our guests cannot make it back into the studio. I think she is probably going through more network glitch, or just inability to use to, something is wrong anyway. So I definitely know that something is wrong, because she was meant to be here yesterday. She wasn't here yesterday, and today she really, really, really wanted to be here, and you can see that she's made efforts to be here. All right. So our guest is unable to join us, but that's our guest Delight. Delight has been at the Mastermind Circle from the beginning, I think. She's been at the circle from the beginning, from the very first cohort, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, she's one of those that has come back every, if at first the Mastermind was a termly, it was every term that we had the Mastermind Circle. So we had first term when the children get to school, first term. So we started second term of last academic, two academic sessions ago. We just finished the whole academic session now, right? Yes. So second term of 2 years ago, that was when we started. We had one whole term, and she was there, and then she was there for the third term also. And so when we started the full year subscription, she is also here. All right. So Delight is one of those people that would, if we had her here, she would have given you like a full lowdown of what the Mastermind Circle is about, and how she has evolved even through being a part of the circle. All right. So that's the other thing. So when we started the Mastermind Circle in 2022, when we started the Mastermind Circle in December of 2021, we actually onboarded in December of 2021, right? So when we started, so it ran through 2022. All right. So when we started, as I said, we started, in the second term, because usually we will onboard in December, and then we will start the cohort proper when the children resume school. So we help them prepare for school. So for instance, your children are going to be going to school in September. So what we're doing when we onboard the kids is we're going to prepare for the academic term. Yes, that's what the circle is like. It's every bit of their life. We do not neglect a single part of their education, because we understand that education is a holistic, is a wholesome. I mean, if you're going to raise a wholesome child, then you need to look at education as a holistic thing, and you have to look at education from different angles. So in the Mastermind, we pride ourselves to, we have eight signature areas that we focus on when we're educating the children in the Mastermind Circle. One of them is education. The other one is kingdom life. The next one is self-management, home management. Okay. The other one is leadership skills. We're big on leadership skills. And then we have skills and talents. Yes, when the children are in the Mastermind, they know. Every one of our partner knows. Every partner in the Mastermind knows 1, 2, or 3 skills that they are good at. So in the Mastermind, we don't have kids who be like, okay, I don't know what my talent is. I don't know what I have. I don't know what I can do. No. In the Mastermind, we have kids who know their strength, and we have kids that have discovered other strengths that they have while they're in the mastermind, because this is core for us. It's core for us that children are identifying with who they are. Children are looking inward and seeing what they are great at, and children are tapping into those potentials. So we don't joke with that. So yes, the children know this, their skills and talent very, very key. And then of course we also focus seriously on financial skills. Okay, we are raising children who have the abundance mindset. So abundance mindset is a thing for us in the circle, because we understand that there are different dimensions to wealth. So when you meet a mastermind partner, the mastermind partner is not talking about just having money and being rich. The partner is talking about being abundant and, creating wealth in different dimensions. For instance, the partners understand that their social connections, the people that they connect and how they interact with people, is a dimension of wealth. So these are the things that your children are going to be learning when they come to the circle. Your children are not going to think and speak like the regular child out there, right? No, we don't have conversations like that where you're talking about, stuff, and children are telling you, oh, I just want to have a lot of money when I grow up. I just want to have and get everything that I need and all of that. The children in the mastermind circle don't talk like that. Okay, we don't have children who are looking, oh, when this auntie comes, she's going to give me money. My children in the mastermind do not think that way. Our children in the mastermind think of wealth from a place of value. So when you talk to them, they talk about the value that they can create, the value that they can give, and how when they give out value, then people cannot resist the value. My children in the mastermind know this. They know that value cannot be cannot be ignored. It cannot be resisted. When you have something and you have solutions to problems, then the people who wouldn't have that problem will look for you, and they are willing to do anything, right, to get the solutions that you bring to the table. So these are the kind of things that your children are going to be learning. This is the kind of circle that your children are going to be in. This is the kind of power that we give your children daily. It's a daily something. The mastermind is not a futurist, it's a daily thing, and it's hands-on, and our goals and visions are long-term. They are long term. We're already talking about the Mastermind Pro Max. See, just bring your child to the Mastermind. That's all I can say to you today. All right. So it's really, for all that the Mastermind is. If you hear how much we charge for it, you hang your mouth, because it's like, what are you doing? Can you not see? Don't you see around you? Don't you know what people charge? I know. This is my forte. This is my niche, isn't it? This is my field, isn't it? So I know what value costs, and I know how people who give value charge. I know all of these things, and I know how much value we bring to the table in the mastermind circle. And yet we have decided to make it as affordable as possible, because we really, really, really want as many parents as possible to, I don't know how she's joining this, that I can't see adding hands. All right. It's all that is such an amazing, let me see if there's something I'm not doing. So it's such an amazing place, for you, the camaraderie, the peer mentorship and inspiration, the motivation that the children get from each other. It's an overflowing cup. The mastermind circle is an overflowing cup. That's the truth. And for all of this, all you need to do is book a slot, 5,000 naira, and you are in. All right, you are in, and then you can use the whole of August, and then the whole of August and part of September to complete your payment, so that by mid-September you are ready to move, because when we move, we have moved. All right. So yes, the mastermind costs just 50,000. Yes, 50,000 naira for the entire year. 50,000 naira for the entire year. That's all you have to pay in the mastermind circle to get your child in the circle. 50,000 for the entire year. If you break that down to monthly fee, it comes down to about 4,000 and a bit, 4,100 or something like that. That's all you get to pay to have our attention, to have our tools, our strategies, our support, all of it for an entire year. That's how you have to pay, just 4,000. Just 4,100. No extra charges, just 4,000 thereabouts. That's all you have to pay in a month to be in the mastermind circle. Okay, if you break it down to a monthly fee. I always add, not even the lesson teacher in my village, not even the lesson teacher in my village is going to take 4,100 naira from you per month to teach your child social studies. No, it's not one of them. To teach them even one subject, it's not going to happen. Okay, so I've been in the classroom. I have actually, I've actually, I've supported families, right? I mean, supported families who have struggling children. I have, and you don't want me to tell you how much we charge, right? You don't want me to tell you how much I've charged up to 70 and 100K, to be with it, to work with a child for 2 days in a week, 2 days for an hour and a half, 2 days for an hour and a bit, not even an hour and a half. Okay, for an hour and a bit, like the real time that you sit to work with the child, but it's about an hour. And then the other one is when you come in, the child comes in, the child settles in, and all of that. You play with that for the first 30 minutes, and then 1 hour you sit intensive work. And we're charging 70 and 80 and 100K. And that was like many years ago. I've not done that for like over 4 years. Okay, and that was it. That's long and long ago, and we're charging that much. So when I tell you to come to the mastermind for 50K to work with us for an entire year, just know that it is a giveaway. Okay, it's a giveaway, but we want to work with your children, and we want you to bring your children to the mastermind circle, and we want this to be affordable for everyone. Okay, so that anyone and everyone can join in this program. Basically, at least if you can be on the online space, then you can buy data and be online. Then yeah, why shouldn't you have your child in the mastermind circle? All right, then. So that's it. That's it. My guest is struggling to come in. I feel so bad, that she has to go through all of this. I like it when children are resilient. I like it when children do not give up easily when they try. And these are things that we are teaching these partners, okay, to keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Okay, you never know. Just keep trying. All right, so I like the fact that the Delight is being resilient, she's pushing, she's trying, and all that. I think there's just something wrong with the setting somewhere, because when she comes on, I cannot add her to the stream. There is no the button, okay, the button to add her to the stream isn't there. So that's a challenge. If you can't have her on the screen, then we can have her, isn't it? So yes, I would have to run off now. So right there on my screen is all you need to register your child for the mastermind circle. You can take a screenshot, you can copy, okay, and then you can reach out to us, okay, on our phone number 081 306 for more inquiries on the mastermind circle, or you can just take a picture of this information on your screen, and then you can use our Zenny bank account to make payments. 5,000 naira to lock down that slot, and then 50,000. The 50,000 is not another 50,000 naira. You just complete it, so it becomes 45,000 naira afterwards. Okay, so it's just everything together is 50,000 for the entire year. Yes, spirit. Okay. So thank you very much. And of course, we have other bonuses. When you bring in 2 parents, you get some discounts and all that. So yes, you really want, a lot of discounts and all that. So don't come alone, come with other people, and yeah, you get, a chance at our discounts. Thank you very much, everyone. If you're catching the replay, thank you. Did you get what we're doing here in the mastermind cycle? Are you thrilled? All right, then. All right, so why don't you bring your child to be a part of what we do here? Have a fantastic evening. Bye.